Hi everyone, welcome to another daily divine guidance reading. I'm going to start with this reading that I was just going through when my camera died, my phone died, and so I'm just going to go ahead and start walking through it again. But let's go ahead and start with the reminders. Of course, time is fluid and this message is for you. When you see it, ignore the timestamp on the video. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's a-okay, because the whole world isn't on the same path at the same time, ever. Maybe you're seeing this for a friend or family member, and maybe you feel the message would be well accepted by them. If you do enjoy these messages or feel the need to share, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can get the message out to more people. And always remember not to live your life strictly by the tarot. You and your divine higher power are in control of your life. Think of tarot as more of a guide than a way of living. So we started the last video out with our Moonology cards, our oracle, and we got the new moon in Scorpio. And what this is telling us is that Scorpio is telling us we have to face our shadow self. We have to face the ugly parts of ourself because we want to get to the sun. We want to get to the light. We are going into the light, into happiness, into prosperity, into joy, the things that the sun offers, you know, being able to see things clearly, warmth, having fun. I was talking about in the video previously how I've been feeling just this very heavy, when I picked up my box to start doing the readings, just a huge lack of energy came over me. I feel like some of us are in this transition period. Whoever's resonating with this is like tired, they're exhausted, because they're having to look at their shadow self and work through the jealousy, the anger, the resentment, the pains of their life to get to the sun. And it's okay. I mean, this has to happen in order to transition into a better space, because holding on to negative, holding on to the unnecessary, not being forgiving in life is never going to get you anywhere. It's going to keep you stagnant. So Scorpio, the new moon in Scorpio is telling us to work through our fears, work through our shadow self. And and this was the first card pulled afterward, which is the Sun card. Again, happiness, prosperity, vitality, success, warmth, all the good things. Being able to see things clearly in the sun's light. That's where we're coming into as we release the darkness, as we face our shadow selves, as we release our fears. We're coming into the sunlight. But you're faced with, you feel like you're at some point in this transition, you have options. Now, I read that there's a rune on this rock here, and it's called Ride or Radio or Radio. I don't know. And I'm sorry, I apologize to anyone who knows anything about runes. I don't know much about them. I love them, but I don't know enough about them. But basically, it's talking about how it's easier to talk about travel than to actually do the traveling itself. And the Two of Pentacles is all about having multiple priorities, about, you know, managing your time, being able to be adaptable. So it's like, she doesn't look unhappy. She's juggling, and she's got one foot on, that's my ice maker. I will never turn it off. Apparently, I always forget to turn it off. I apologize. She's got one foot headed down one path and one foot headed down the other. What I'm thinking here is that as you come into the light and you start to see the directions your life could take, you're going to have to make a decision on which road you want to travel. Do you want to travel road A or road B? I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking the path of love. There's going to be some kind of love presenting itself in partner form. I think that, I mean, not everyone prioritizes romantic love in their life. Not everyone feels, you know, romantic love needs to be a priority. Hello, talk about being repetitive. I just said that. But I feel like this path, whichever road you choose, is going to lead you to a romantic partnership, because we have a union card here, 1111. It's the Four of Wands, but the way it represents is as 1111. And a lot of people use this as a twin flame card. I just like to call it a union card. And the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about partnership. It's about having a mutual attraction and a unified love. It's about coming together. I mean, you have these two doves of peace above these two beautiful people. It's a new love too, because look at this couple is very young. It's a very young goddess, and they just, oh, I love this card. I've never really taken a good look at this card. I mean, if you look at him, which, remember, gender doesn't matter, but we will go and speak based on the card here. If you look at him, he's glowing in the sunlight. And here's this goddess, which I feel is whoever is watching this is your energy, and you have found the light in someone else. That's what's coming for you. And it's this partnership. So the Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony. You're able to relax in this situation. I mean, she's just like taking her time, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna have a party. I'm getting it put together. I'm not worried about it. She doesn't look stressed out. She looks happy. You know, she's celebrating something, and it's the union. She's celebrating this union. Now, I don't know where on this timeline you're at currently, but I'm still feeling, like a lot of people who may resonate with this are either, because of that heavy lack of energy feeling that I was getting, I feel like you're working through your fears. You're at the beginning. You could be anywhere on this timeline, but I feel like many of you will resonate with the beginning here. I'm going to move these cards aside because union is coming. Some kind of beautiful romantic relationship is on the horizon for you. No matter what, I feel it's like no matter what path you choose, that is going to be a divinely guided union. So I'd like to clarify. Yeah, see? Okay. I'd like to clarify this new moon in Scorpio. Yeah, you guys are really battling it out here. So we have the Seven of Wands. It's about challenge, protection, perseverance. I mean, if you look at her, this goddess is protecting a little boy behind her, fending off all of these other wands. She is a warrior. She is fighting. You're if you're in this energy right now, you're kind of fighting through it. And then we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, you're driven to succeed here. So this battle, as tiring as it is to look at your shadow self, to work through these issues that you have, to get through your fears, you're exhausted, but you keep going because you know there's better around the corner. You want different for your life. You want this in your life. So you're ambitious, you are driven to succeed. You have a goal, and you are goal and action oriented. You are going to get through this shadow self. You are definitely, you're battling it out. If you're in this energy here, you are battling it out. but you want this battle because you know this battle, you're gonna win it. Like, there's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in your mind. You're going to win this battle. Yeah. Yep. Makes perfect sense. Strength. The strength card here. So, stay strong. Call on your divine higher self. Call on your ancestors, your guides, your spirits, your angels. Call on God for strength when you're feeling weak. Call on people who love you and who know that you're transitioning, who know that you're working through these things in your life, because there are people who love you and probably want to help you. Like, most of us have at least one person. And if you don't, because it is quite possible you may be a lone wolf here, the divine is going to come in and they're going to give you the strength that you need to keep going, because you want this. You want to work through this to get to the sun. This is just such a beautiful message, you guys. You are either, I really feel again that most of people who resonate with this are in this energy here now. Just remember that God, or however you want to call God, never gives us more than we can handle. And working through our shadow selves is a very, very, very difficult task, but is more worth it than anything, because you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about how to learn and grow in situations that aren't pleasant. Working through your shadow self is a journey that will last. That the benefits of the journey, the end result, are literally going to last this lifetime and into the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, or however you believe. It will definitely trail and follow your spirit. So, because union is coming, no matter what path you choose, this union is coming. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy these messages. And till then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.